need to roll up in the soap
Yeah.
and roll up in the spray.
Yeah. You going to write down? I need rolled up with everything.
But they roll up everything except for the cologne.
Yeah, I don't need the cologne. I need the candles.
Yeah, they don't run up ready to go and get that if they got it.
Spray. And if they don't have the spray, just get whatever that is related to opening the roads and stuff like that.
Like zinc removal.
Yeah. Here, let me look. Where is the business card? Oh Lord, hey y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm handling some business. Give me 1 second. Here you go, baby. And can you go by Southwest Candles and see if they got in that black lavender, black amber, whatever? Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want you to be gone too long. If you see like one something, come back so you can take Jackie's call.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, darling.
Thanks.
I
messed up that perfect.
I appreciate it. Hi guys. Hi everybody. So y'all like my bonnet? And I got on the full armor of the Lord. And I have on my camouflage. How did the people react when I came into work? Everybody bust out laughing, and my sister just stood there with her mouth open. So the only reason why I'm doing a video to this is because so many people sent me that. Can you close the door, baby? Send me and can you give me some cold water? Thank you. They about the Tasha K video. So shouts out to Tasha K for confirming everything that I read with the cards. So the reason why I wanted to talk about it again is because a lot of you guys, I got a lot of emails and I want to address it. And I'm gonna do like Derrick Jackson do. I'm gonna speak in third person. So Duchess, Magickal Lady Duchess, got a lot of responses. Thank you, Vanessa Talbot. Thank you, girl. So excuse me, so you can see the bonnet. All right. So I got a lot of responses, and some were not nice. Like y'all be mean as fuck, and then if I react, I'm wrong. So the store I said in my card reading, because I pull cards. If you look at the other video, I pull cards. A lot of you guys said I've never seen you pull cards in person. I've never seen you do that. Thank you, baby. So when I pull cards, I actually told y'all, look at the timestamp. I actually told y'all everything that was going to happen. And it did. And it manifested in less than 48 hours. And the baby came up. I told y'all that things was going to get worse. I pulled the tarot card. Like, I literally did. So if you missed that video, go back and watch it, share, subscribe. And also, let's talk about how Spirit is all up in, was all up in that reading with her armor of God. And let's not just cross over and miss my skill set. Okay. So beyond that, right, because a lot of you guys have not had readings with me. You don't even know if I'm legit or I'm just a YouTube person or blogger or whatever the case may be. But I've practiced long before I got on social media. To be honest with you, it was never my intention to get on YouTube or anything like that. But listening to some of the clients saying that they had witches and channels, I didn't really know that. I know you can watch videos and stuff like that. So I decided that I was going to do it. I didn't know I was going to blow the fuck up. I didn't know that I was going to go viral. I didn't know that. People ask me, well, what kind of work did you do? I just did prosperity work. I just did road opening work. I just did reversal work continuously. And so that's what kind of grew my channel. Okay. And so I just want to tell people that and enlighten them that I didn't necessarily do anything um, to make it, oh, I want to be this famous blogger. Oh, I want to be this famous. That was never my intention. Never. It happened and I am excited about it. Sometimes it's very overwhelming, to be honest with you. And I'm still trying to catch up. And because just when I think that I'm at the pinnacle where out of, I grow even more. I'm very thankful for that. And then I also realized too that you are never greater than the people that you serve. And I think a lot of times people lose that thought process that it's the people on your platform that get you where you need to be. And a lot of people don't respect that. And they just think that uh, they just think that you can get on here and you got a message and people gonna gravitate to it. But it's not the message necessarily. People gravitate. It's you. And so I just want to formally say thank you guys for rocking with me. Cause they did little hateful videos and shit, woke me the fuck out to the point where I was just like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I had so many of you guys that really just rock with me the hard way, the long way. And I appreciate that. But just know that trust yourselves before you trust anybody else with you. That's first and foremost. And I just want us to break down some stuff about this even more, like the download that I've received. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be very clear. I don't give a fuck about Derrick Jackson, and I don't give a fuck about her. But this is an example of how people um, vilify people, how people become victims of their own circumstances, and how Christianity really does play a part in this. So I really might make some people mad again. Somebody emailed me and said that they was gonna bomb my store. I wish you would, bitch, because it's insured for millions of dollars. Make my motherfucking day, okay? Um, I just want to say that you can't ever ever allow anybody to think that they're bending you over a barrel about anything because they are not stronger than you. Okay. And I'm just saying, bitch, you want to bomb my shit? Do it. If that's what you feel compelled to. Cause you're gonna give me the vacation I've been wanting. Like for real. Like stop playing. So I mean, you can't say shit like that to hurt my feelings because I don't like be giving a fuck like that. And old girl that did his wife, Deanna, Deasia, Danielle, whatever the fuck her name is, like that bitch. I'm not saying that her being cheated on, that's what she get, but I can see where that nigga is not happy at home because any woman that idolize Christianity as much as she do, the what's her name? Denia, the crazy. And I don't mean that in the terms of, ooh, no, she is like a lot of people that they are completely Christianity, like brainwashed, that they truly believe every fucking thing that Denia, is that her name? I really want to give her a hug, but she might like me too much because she really give me Lady Pun vibes. Let's be clear. And like she probably struggling with some shit herself, like her sexuality. Hmm. And I'm not judging sis. I'm not. Because let's be clear about that too. We done all played the fool, y'all. Ooh, girl, we done been in love with niggas that had two motherfucking outfits. We done been in love with niggas that got one pair of shoes. We done been in love with niggas that got 4 pair of drawers and they all have holes in them. We have been in love with niggas that can't even read. We have been in love with niggas that don't have a driver's license nor a state ID. The only ID they have is the one they got from prison. Oh, Lord. We not been there, y'all. We not been there. Let's be clear. Let's put the shit on out there if we gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, ain't none of us got no motherfucking room to talk about nobody. Some of our baby daddies cannot even read over a fifth grade education, but could call you bitches and hoes and motherfuckers like it ain't shit. And then if you ask the nigga to explain or to spell what he's calling you, he can't even do it. And you was sucking this nigga dick. And I'm talking about you sucking this nigga dick porn style. Like Sookie, sucking on that toe in that tub and the nigga got a whole ankle monitor on. We didn't been there. Ain't no judgment. We didn't been there, y'all. We didn't been there. Let me find a scripture for that. Whoo, child. We didn't been there, y'all. We didn't been there. Whoo. Deliverance. Oh, girl, but we done been there. We didn't been there with niggas that was married and he didn't even fuck good. So he ain't fucking his wife good. He ain't fucking you good, but you was in love with this nigga and crying. Somebody say they were grapefruit that nigga. Listen, let's just be real. Let's be so fucking real. Duchess 2 and 1. You got to be honest with yourself first before you can be honest about anybody else. Okay? We done all did some dumb shit for a dumb ass nigga. A lot of us done dumbed ourselves down. We done dumbed ourselves down. I know I'm giving y'all Chef Boyardee vibes like a motherfucker. Look, with that bonnet on, like I cook like this. I cook aggressive. But this is my war outfit for all you hoes that want to have something smart to say that I don't give a fuck about. I'm just saying we have all been there. We have all been in love. We have all been in love with somebody. You just be like, when you think hindsight is 2020, you be like, what the fuck was I thinking? If he wore that black shirt with them pants and them boots one more motherfucking time, and all we thought, oh, I could fix him, I could dress him. I'm gonna go to City Trends and buy him an outfit. I'm gonna go to City Trends and buy him an outfit. It's funny now. Some of y'all been in love with niggas that stutter. This nigga done stuttered up and called you a bitch. And yet and still, you still fucked them. You was still in a relationship with them. All I'm saying is that we have all been there. We done all had one of them type of niggas. And the question is, what in the hell when you want when God has, like, no, I'm just playing. Y'all remember that? What in the hell do you want when God has all you need? I just feel like saying it because I'm in a warfare. I'm just saying we have all been there. We have all lived this life. Thank God you survived, bitch. You done either lost a whole bunch of weight because you didn't want to eat, or you big as fuck because you was stressed out and you was eating all the goddamn time. But either way, we have all been there. Okay? I done been there. Everybody done been there. But how long did it take for you to leave? So for some people, you know, wait a minute, speaking of Derek, speaking to some people, is this nigga 5'6"? Did you let a nigga that ain't even tall as you? And did y'all see the picture before he started working out? If that wasn't a whole monkey, Woo, orangutan. Okay. I'm sick of this. But that's what we look. Some of y'all done had niggas shorter than that, dog you out. This nigga at your fucking titties talking shit to you. And all you gotta do is bump him in the top of his head. Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying we have all been there, y'all. So really, we don't have the room to talk about anybody. So we can laugh about it now, thank God, and we didn't die. We didn't die. Thank God, we survived. Thank the divine that we survived. I just wanted to address that. I just wanted to. Is he tired? Well, it don't matter. He unstable than a motherfucker. And all right, so I wrote some things down that I wanted to talk about typically in this live. I don't want to waste y'all time. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Time is precious. You can't get it back. Look at her. She lost her goddamn mind. I remember I did this read on this lady, and her husband was in a wheelchair, and he used to beat her ass. And I was trying to figure out, well, how the fuck he beat your ass? And I said, well, how the fuck he beat your ass? This motherfucker told me that she used to bend down so he could slap the shit out of her. Do you know I would pull that nigga out that wheelchair and that nigga just be wiggling like a wet motherfucking fish on the floor if that was me? But she loved him. Like, we all got some fucking stories like that. Real fucking talk. Okay? Uh, we we all got stories like that. We really do. We really do. And it be sad too. Cutie type say, let me help you beat my ass. Yes. Let me bend down. Child. I gotta get to my notes. Hold on. Oh Lord, y'all got all this. Okay. Um, we have all fallen short. That's right. We all have. So I just wanted to talk about a few things. You always got great wisdom, by the way. You describe things has me laughing. All right. So the first thing I want to talk about, thank you, Melly Mel. I want to talk about the armor and the headgear in Magic. And I'm gonna spend it all of this shit. So sis got this bonnet on. She said it was to protect her, the arm of God. She's really right because you have to protect your ori. Your ori is where things are downloaded and where people try to do mind control and things like that. So she's actually really onto something. A lot of you guys wear braids and you wear sew-ins. That's a line of protection if you didn't know that. So I took what she said and I made it into the occult wise of teaching. She's absolutely right. Now, bitch, I wouldn't do no motherfucking bonnet, but braids work. They can put cowrie shells in your hair and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to really cue you hoes on into something that want to be a part of something. You know what I'm talking about. So, oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Melly Mel and Goddess Noel. Thank you. That's why I wear a lot of sew-ins. If you follow me on Instagram, or on my like page on Facebook, you will see that I posted when I took my extensions out and I took my sew-in out and how long my hair had grown, and I was surprised too. Wigs are a line of protection. Braids are a line of protection. Sew-ins are a line of protection. Bonnets are a line of protection. Hats are a line of protection. Anything that blocks the ori or blocks somebody, sending something to you, just to let you know that sis really was on to something. She was. And so I respect her for that. Very much so. Um, Jewish people do wear Jewish people do wear a they wear hats as line of protection. Yes, they do. Anything that covers your head, the wraps, the scarves, all of it. So sis really was onto something. But I want to also address, that's a part of my notes too, trauma bonding. Sis was raped. A lot of us were raped and molested and stuff like that. And so we look for a protector. And most times the protector is also an abuser. So we look for qualities of the person that let me take this shit out because it make my head sweat. We look for people that have the characteristics of the abuser, whether you know it or not, because if you haven't healed from that, you will attract a certain type of man. And most times, a certain type of man will be the abuser because that is what you're most comfortable with. But that's a topic of conversation that people really don't want to talk about, and how people don't really want to discuss that. And that trauma bonding bullshit will put you in the most fucked up ass situations, and you will settle and you will just allow things to be because you're comfortable in that type of setting. You're comfortable in that type of situation. I'm just, listen, I ain't be trying to, I don't be trying to put on something that, I'm better or I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm human. I ain't gonna throw Jesus up in there. I'm human, but that's that's really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And them type of men prey on women like that. And if she is in church like that, Christianity to me really teaches you how to settle and how to enjoy your pain. That's what Christianity teaches to me. It does not embody empowerment. It does not embody a oneness with oneself or the divine, the universe, or anything like that. It actually opens you up to receive just about anything because that's what they teach, despair. That's what they teach, sacrifice. That's what they teach, settling. That's what they teach. You need to be so full of Jesus that you are not full of yourself. That's what Christianity really teaches. And if this girl has been through all of this stuff, she has no boundaries. She has no foundation that's based off of her. She has nothing that's going to teach her to value herself, to figure out what her self-worth is and to live in her truth. Sis is a whole dyke. She on that bitch dressing like motherfucker who she is. Sits on her titties long and flat as hell. And I'm not body shaming. I'm not, because I wish my goddamn titties was uh small as hers. Lord, because the back pains and the sweat that be up under these you know what I'm talking about? The sweat that be up under these. Listen. And don't come at me saying when she said dyke, so some of y'all said too. Shit. My sister a whole dyke in her. Shit. She's not even living her truth. She's not taught. Thank you, Sunny Days. She's not taught to live in a healed situation. She probably never had help but from somebody in church that they're going to personify that get over it. They're going to personify that because her mama was probably raped or something like that. And I'm not just speaking on it in a way of being funny. I'm speaking on it a way of real life because stuff like that is a generational curse. Oh, I could get deep with that. Because if she's not careful, her kids will be put in a situation and what happens to them. It is a vicious cycle. Molestation, rape, that shit. Y'all have no clue how deep this really is. And for him to display that in such a way that he has, it's sad for everybody because he really believes what he's saying. He absolutely does. He really does believe that. And that's not even being funny. That's being for real. And I don't even think that because the narcissistic level that he's on is you the only option is to hex him. The only option is to hex Derek Jackson. The only option, because that's the only way he is going to have to be taken down to nothing. And the cards that I pulled the other day, go back to that video, and that girl, she might not ever be right, and she ain't gonna leave. Why would she? She's not gonna leave. She ain't gonna leave. She ain't gonna leave. Trauma bonding. Because at this point, if the family is pushing togetherness and healing, she's going to stay in a position of pain. She is going to stay in the position of despair. She's going to stay in her. Because the war ain't with nobody else. The war is within herself. I'm on bullshit? No. No. And this really gave her a platform of her own because, you know, it's some old silly. First fucking card I pull up. Thank you, Lisa Sims. In reverse. Lord. Just for her. It's only going to be worse. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. Hi, Irvin. Come to the store. I'm right here in Mesquite. It's only going to get worse. The towel means everything fall apart. It's going to get worse. And he fits to lose and he fits to be broke. wish I was making this up. I called it first. Spirits don't fucking lie. There is a bunch of addiction because I think that he got a sex demon. He got to feed it. I see him losing money. I see things falling apart. All the magic that he had, I see that it's leaving. I saw some of that video. I saw some of that video with Tasha K. Um, it's going to be a long time because she's choosing. She's choosing. She's choosing to stay. She's choosing this. I wish I would have watched the whole Tasha K video, but was she really? What I did watch, it was amazing. I really don't want her to do no more videos. I really want them to take her phone. I want them to take her phone, and these cards don't lie. Y'all, some of y'all be mad at motherfucker when I do this. I don't think that that's me. Well, who the fuck else is it? See, a lot of y'all didn't know that I read cards. I really don't need to read cards. I can literally read you without them. But they don't lie, you know. Mm-mm. And I'm gonna tell you one even deeper. Y'all ready? I think he like niggas too. I think he was molested as well. I think that he really has a hatred for women. That's what I think. But these are the men that y'all attach yourselves to. So their situation really is no different than what a lot of us have put our selves through. Hi, Claire. I really think that I think that this really on the cool is really a learning um, situation that we all should learn. And I think that the lesson of this is self-love, self-preservation, and taking care of yourself first. And I think a lot of times we get with these niggas that are less than, we get with these men that are less than, and our instinctive motherly nature is to fulfill them some kind of way, to give them some type of, you know what I'm saying? Some type of to solidify them, to validate them in existence. And what happens is we put so much into them that we take away from us, and they're not giving us anything back. And so then we become depleted, we become depressed because we can't figure out why am I feeling like this? And the reason why you're feeling like this, sis, is because you've given all your power away to somebody that don't even respect it, and they definitely don't deserve it. And you're just depleted. You're just I think that's what happens. And I done been there, and I mean, you got to learn how to say no, and you got to learn how to choose you first. And if something does not validate you as a person, or someone does not add on to you, and all they are is just taken away, fuck them. Do you know how stronger that we would be as a person if we learned how to look at the signs and say, this is a hard no? You know, because everybody should have one. Everybody should have their hard no. And if they do something against your hard no, then you leave just like that. Get out of the Christian mentality of thinking that you have to stay and suffer through and suffering long hard. We're not doing it. Infinite juju one day at a time. Okay. I want to say thank you for taking the time out that day to give me a reading, and you were going to give me my money back, but you didn't. And I really feel a true connection with you. I say thank you. Um, you got to choose when to stop going through hell. You got to choose when to stop going through hell. See, hell is a personal thing, and hell is within you just like heaven is within you. But they teach you that it's a place, a celestial place that you go when you die. No, ma'am, you go there when you live. And you get to choose and stay how long you be in heaven and how long you be in hell. See, heaven is your peace. That's why you can have heaven here on earth. Hell is something that you really create for yourself with your bad decision making, thinking that everybody hexed you. Bitch, that's not a hex. That's you making these bad ass decisions. And then listening to other people in their trauma bonding situations, because they ain't dealt with they shit, and because they've been fucking this nigga named Lee for 25 years, and this nigga ain't even gave them a fucking ring, and he sits up under the unemployment tree drinking natural lights every goddamn day. She thinks she got something because she got a nigga there, and she's technically not alone, not realizing that she is fucking with somebody that's mirroring off of her depleteness, that's mirroring off of her low vibration, that's mirroring off of her issues. This is what we do. This is what we do. You saw your mama do it, your granny, because wisdom has nothing to do with age. Wisdom has nothing to do with age. And if you think that you're wrong, I had a woman to tell me one time she find it hard. Sorry, give me 1 second. This is name. Where was I at? But this is really what happens. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's really dealing with any type of trauma. Nobody's really dealing with the real issue. Nobody really gets healing, and what you do is you just go find you another Lee with the natural lights. Or maybe Lee has an education, or maybe he's degreed. She need my self love kit. Yes, she do. But she ain't ready for it. She'll take that bitch and put it and put it in her closet because she's not ready for that. She's not ready for that. And she's going to take any advice that anybody give her. She's going to take it. If they're not saying, "Oh, girl, don't worry about it. Just stay strong." If you are not telling her that, she's not going to listen to anything else, because now everybody is attacking her when nobody really is attacking her. And she's really becoming the butt of her own joke. And it's nothing like being the butt of your own joke. At this point, I don't feel sorry for her because she's not ready to listen. That's like some of y'all get love consultations with me. I don't even want to pull cards, but I pull cards and stuff like that. And then y'all get mad than a motherfucker. Well, I can't do no work on him. Hell no. That's why I'm quick to tell you I just don't do work for everybody. I'm not one of them workers. First of all, I'm not hard up financially. I have 3 businesses working on my fourth. Like, I'm not hard up financially. I don't even make all my money out the spiritual business. So I feel like I don't have anything really to gain. But, well, you're going to pay for my time. Absolutely. However, I'm really the motherfucker to tell you because there's certain shit I'm not going to tolerate and deal with. I wouldn't give a fuck how good the dick is, how it's not, how it's long, how it's short. I wouldn't give a fuck about nobody. Thank you, Nikki Williams. I appreciate that for you. I want you guys to be empowered as fuck. Actually, I don't even want y'all paying somebody else to do your work. I want you to be empowered to do the work yourself. But y'all want to do that. Everybody want the easy way out. There is no such thing as the easy way out. It's not even a conjure. She had such a slave mentality for him. I'm like Malcolm X. If he say he's sick, she gonna say we sick. Cause that's just where she at. Y'all know y'all got some of them friends that y'all done seen him. Y'all done seen him dog your homegirl out. And now you thinking it's goddamn bitch. And then you stop talking to her. And she think that you stop talking to her because you trying to be funny. But you stop talking to her because you just can't stand to watch that shit no more. We all got people like that. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, you'd have been that bitch too, that you done lost friends and couldn't understand why you lost them. Is because they saw your ass going through all that bullshit with this nigga that don't even have a motherfucking hairline. That every time he go to the barbershop, they have to create that bitch. And you just... I'm just saying, all y'all done been her. I have too. Woo. I'm just saying, we not been there. But what you gonna learn though? And when you learn, how you gonna apply it to your life? How you gonna be better? Me in my marriage, I love my husband. But if he don't do what he needs to do, he can go. And I'm not gonna even do no work on him. I'm gonna send him on his merry way. That's fact. I'm not settling for anything. And I'm on point with my divine feminine energy. I'll never be without a nigga. I will never be without a nigga. I will never be alone. See, if y'all thought like that, you wouldn't be sitting up like tripping off because he want to leave. If he want to leave, fuck him. Shit. Bye. Motherfucker, because at the end of the day, if a bitch about her shit, you ain't gonna be able to keep her. You ain't gonna be able to keep her attention. He ain't gonna be able to keep your attention any kind of motherfucker way. Them facts. If I can't have a nigga that's gonna fucking love me and damn near worship the fucking ground I walk on, girl, bye. I ain't selling for none of this. That's what y'all want to see, what y'all looking at. Give it to y'all. Shit. Y'all need to work on y'all. Once y'all do y'all self-love, once y'all work on y'all, somebody must be talking about me. Once y'all work on y'all self-love, once y'all work on y'all shadow work, then start working on attraction work. See, I'm gonna say there is a system to this, but a lot of y'all want to jump it. That's the warfare. That's the warfare. That's the warfare with yourself. I hope y'all like, share, and subscribe. It's a warrior hat, honey. And you gotta say it aggressive too. Aggressive. I'm trying to tell you. Look at these cards. These are regular playing cards. All right. I read these too. And these were my mother's. And they old. You don't see no shit like this. They're old. These are my mother's cards. You keep missing my notification. Well, make sure y'all do it. Anyway, I told y'all how she was gonna unfold. I ain't know it was gonna unfold that fast. And I wouldn't even talk about this shit no more because to be honest, I don't really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck like that. I don't care. I really don't care about nobody but I just when I pulled them cards and they showed that, and then the next thing I know, people was tagging me to this Tasha K video, and I was just like, sis. Ooh, he gonna play with her money. Ooh, it's gonna get worse. This situation is a mirror of your past. This situation is a mirror of how you used to be. Take heed, take notes, and this is a reminder. Don't do it. This was just a reminder. This was just a lesson. He always wanted to be a lesson. He always wanted to be an example. But nigga, you got the platform now. Now, the way that he should have spent it, just my opinion, the way that he should have spent it is the reason why I was teaching y'all the way that I was teaching y'all because I wanted to save y'all from niggas like me. That's how he should have spent it. Not the Jesus thing. That shit played out. That is so motherfucking 80s, 90s, in the early 2000s. Like, that shit is played out. Played out, played out, played out. You know, throwing Jesus up in the shit, you know. Thank you. And the fuck part about it is, thank you, Toya James. The fuck part about all of this is he knows that that's her love language, Christianity. Remember, niggas read us like a book. Men are natural readers, especially somebody that likes them because you're going to be open as fuck to them. Spiritually, energetic wise, so they know who you are. That ain't had nothing to do with Jesus. Didn't have nothing to do with the devil either. Fresh Face said that you believe it's going to change. I told you that. Lady Libra, thank you. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. Well, anyway. May God be a blessing to the readers and the doers. Child. I don't know. I did. I did do a reading. My last video when I was talking about Mr. Jackson, my store has a beautiful. Thank you. They better be good to y'all. Shit, y'all will keep them employed. You better fucking love the customers, and you better give them great customer service. Everything better be in excellence. Shit. Y'all like my bonnet? Thank you, Rhonda Barrett. Do you know that when you guys donate to me on here, um, I help people that come to me that cannot afford my services. Now, please don't outpour me with emails. Can you help me for free? No, ma'am. But I do use those donations to keep it because it's like the law of reciprocity, and a lot of people don't get that. You gonna get a bonnet and put a big piece of obsidian in the front. Okay. So that's it. That's all. That's all. And I'm not gonna talk about this shit no more. As much as I might want to, I might refer to it because I'm kind of petty like that. But just to be going back and forth about this shit, I'm not. You know, my prayer for her is that she gets this aha moment like we get, and we just be like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Because that's how we get. We literally be like, it's like that shit just happened. We was in the bathroom pissing, and boom, and we were like, he can have everything in this motherfucker. I don't even give a fuck. Like, I pray that she has that moment. I pray that she has that moment because right now she don't. And she's gonna love this nigga. She's gonna support this nigga even more so now. But I pray that she had this moment. Oh, thank you, Virgo Love Queen. Uh, I pray that she has that moment. I really do. I pray that she has that moment of clarity. I pray that somebody pull her aside, somebody that she trusts, and just really lean into her in a way that she understands. Because he's not the prize. She is. So, anyway, many blessings to you guys. I love you guys. And let's all be grateful that we have survived a situation like that. Let's all be grateful that we have overcome a situation like that. Um, Self love work, shadow work, and then your money work, road opener, stuff like that. So, oh, thank you, Lady Al. I appreciate you. I love you guys. www.magicalladyduchess.com. That's Magickal, Lady Lady, Duchess Duchess.com. You can find links to my store, and you can also find links on how to book a reading with me. Abracadabra Beauty, thank you. And make sure when you do book a reading that you have some water, you have a notebook and pen, because class is now in session for you. I don't believe in wasting your time, and I want you to really work on you and find your self love so that you can move forward. All right. Thank you, Jenna88 from Australia. Thank you, darling. The wake up is definitely real. Yes, ma'am. So I know I wore this because it's a battle, but so is life. So is finding your peace. I speak light, love, and blessings to you all. I speak the spirit of gratefulness to you all. That you learn how to be grateful for everything in your life, even the bad stuff. And it's not embarrassing either. It's just life. Thank you, Divine Will. Many blessings to you. Thank you. Many blessings to all of you guys. And much love and much success. Bye for now.